Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And this week is National Infertility Awareness Week. So I kind of wanted to talk about my infertility journey overall, how I feel about infertility. I kind of want to call it Confessions of an Infertile Woman. I got the idea from simply Jeanna, and she named the video Confessions of an Infertile Wannabe Mom or something like that. And I thought it was a good idea because everything that she says, I can totally relate. You know, from her talking about how she feels alone, how no one she knows is going through infertility, and how this can be a lonely journey. And everything that she was saying as she was talking about in the video, I was just like, yes, girl, yes, I feel you. And so I thought I would do kind of my little spin on Confessions of an Infertile Woman and just talk about all things fertility. This year, infertility has been the hardest.
Yeah, because I mean, you're crying, babe, and
It's exhausting. It's emotionally draining. Emotionally exhausting. So we just left the doctor's office. In January, it was so hard that I even had to seek medical help. I had to go talk to a counselor because my mind, there was just, I don't know how to explain it, but there was just so much going on. So there's 3 women in my life that were actually all pregnant at the same time, and they were all due in February. And I started feeling like all types of emotions when I got the invitations to the baby shower. So when I got the invitations to the baby shower, I already knew that I didn't want to go. And not that I'm jealous of them, I'm sad for myself mostly. The last baby shower we went to, my husband, when we left, he was like, throughout the whole time, them opening the presents, he said, there's nothing more that I wish than to that be me and you. And that hurt me because that whole time I thought the same thing, but I didn't want to tell him anything. And so when he said that, I was like, I've been thinking the same thing. And so from there on out, we just decided not to go to baby showers. So when we got the invitation to one of the baby showers, I was thinking of millions of excuses to say as to why we weren't gonna go. And so luckily it ended up landing on the day that I had a family event, so we didn't end up going. And the other one, that's a family member of mine, and I did not know what to say. Someone asked me if I was gonna go to the baby shower, and I said no. And they kept asking
why,
and I was just like, because I don't feel like going. And they were like,
no, why aren't you gonna go?
Very persistent. And so I finally told this person, I said, because baby showers make me sad. And they were like,
why?
And I'm just thinking, like, I don't want to say it out loud, but it's just, baby showers don't make me feel good. So this person kept on insisting, why wasn't I going to go? And I said, because baby showers make me sad. It's not a happy place for me to be at. So why am I going to put myself through that? And this person kind of just was like,
okay.
And the other baby shower, we just opted not to go. Yeah, baby showers are hard for me still. And so that all took place in January. And my mind, I don't know, my brain just felt so fried. And, you know, there was just so much happiness around me. And I was just sad. And so I had to go to speak to a counselor and kind of just let it all out and have someone just listen to me. And it felt good. Let's talk about how expensive infertility is. I have all of my medications that I've taken over the years in here because I'm trying to save it for one day. I don't know if you guys have seen like cute pictures of like the baby in the middle and like all of these needles. And just kind of show that thanks to science, you were able to create a baby. So I literally have all my medication stored in here. And fun fact, my insurance did not cover anything. So infertility can be financially draining. Let's see, this was when I was on Clomid, and I still have some left, but obviously I don't use them. My progesterone when I did the IUI, when my prolactin levels were high, another letrozole, some more of the bromocriptine when my prolactin levels were high, another one. I have 2 of the trigger shots. So this is how they look. And you know what sucks is that it's so expensive, and like the dose that you need is so little, yet you still have a lot left. And I have this is the bakery static water for injection with sodium chloride. So yeah, see, there's a lot. You had to mix it in with like a little dust, and that was only a little bit, but it's all gone. But yeah, I mean, they give you so much for you to only use a little bit. And I have a whole bag of syringes that they gave me when I did the IUI. I don't know why they sent so many, but I have a lot left in here. So that's fun stuff.
I'm trying. There we go. Sorry. I'm doing it as fast as I can, babe, okay? Mm-hmm. Don't worry. It's almost done. There.
Oh, this hurt really bad.
Should we throw them out?
Save them, because I'm saving everything. I'm saving all of my medications.
Okay.
Because once we get to put, once we get to put a picture of that ultrasound,
Yeah, put all
I
those.
dropped the little thing. All right, that was the trigger shot, and we're doing timed intercourse this time, so see you tomorrow at 5 a.m.
That won't be on video. Or will it?
Infertility can also be draining on your marriage. There are so many times where I would get mad at my husband if there was certain things that he wasn't doing right. Like if I would tell him, you need to, get on your vitamins, take your vitamins every morning, or you need to eat more of, certain types of food because it's good for your sperm. And I was keyword, because I'm not like that anymore. I hope I'm not. But I was such a stickler on what he was eating because I'm just like, no, we need to be as healthy as we can. And that's not the way to live. I mean, you don't know how many times I missed out on drinking. Not that I'm a big drinker, but I do drink on special occasions, and I missed out. And especially there's this one time we went to Mexico, and I don't know if you guys have heard of micheladas. I mean, I'm sure if you're Hispanic you do, but if there's other people that are watching that don't know, michelada is just a mixture of tomato juice with beer, and they add lime and like the chili powder. My mouth is getting watery. And we went to Mexico once, and the type of micheladas that they had were so good. Oh my goodness. Like I remember just like salivating over them. And I was late on my period, like 2 days. And so I was like, no, I'm not going to drink because what if I'm pregnant? Now, mind you, this was like when we first started on this infertility journey. So I thought for sure I was pregnant. So I was like, no, I'm not going to drink because I'm probably pregnant. And of course I wasn't. And I haven't been back to Mexico where they have those micheladas. And oh my goodness, I really, really missed out on a good time. Infertility can also make you, crazy, I guess you can say. There are so many times where I wish now that I should have done this or I would have done that. Just simply because every month in the 2-week wait, I fear that I might be pregnant, and I don't want to do anything that can potentially, you know, harm a possible pregnancy. And it sucks when, you know, women that are out there that can easily get pregnant, they don't have this this fear like we do. I've also missed many trips due to infertility. I remember my cousin, she had planned a trip for April, not this April, this was when like we first started trying to get pregnant. And I remember when she told me, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm totally down. And then I like realized, I was like, oh, well, what if I get pregnant then? You know, we can't go. And so we didn't go. So that sucks. And I don't know, I want people to know, if you're watching this video because you're going through infertility, like, I want you to know everything that you feel, literally, I have felt before. Sometimes within my family, I don't want to say they don't validate my feelings, but to them, they just say,
oh, relax, you'll get pregnant.
My brother tells me that all the time. And I have friends that just say,
oh, you know, just relax. Do this and, you know, maybe you'll get pregnant.
And it's not easy. And it can get a little annoying and frustrating because I'm just like, well, I mean, I'm still here. I still haven't gone pregnant. And one thing that I tell my husband is that if kids aren't meant for us, that's fine. But I want to be at peace with that feeling. My biggest fear is not being able to get pregnant ever, and just always having that void, that sadness in your heart. That's my only fear. If kids aren't meant for us, then there's a reason why, right? There has to be a reason. God knows why. But I want to feel at peace. And right now, being childless doesn't make me feel at peace. So that's one thing that I hope that I can find is just happiness with just me and my husband. If that's what it's meant to be, then that's fine. But I want to feel happy and I want to feel at peace, because honestly, I don't know, this is just something that I'm not able to control, and knowing that kind of sucks. That is my rant, my confessions of an infertile woman. I hope that you saw this video and realized, okay, I'm not alone, or you know my feelings, you get me, you feel me. Or if you're just watching because, then I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please consider subscribing for more. There's some exciting stuff coming in the future, possibly, you know, IVF, but I mean, let's hope I get pregnant, right? So yeah, please subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.